1, 2, 3. One, two, three. So when you're first getting into this beginner arrangement, you're doing a couple pickup notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, da, 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 da. So it's technically 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. And that's a good way to count it so people know where to come in with you when the actual song kicks off. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of like sliding up for Cripple Creek. You're taking your middle finger and sliding it from the 2nd fret to the 5th fret. And then you're doing a forward roll pattern. And that's forward roll pattern starting on the 5th string. So you're going 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1. You're going to do the forward roll twice with your middle finger on that 5th fret 1st string. And then you're going to lift it off and get ready to do a pull off on the 2nd fret 1st string. So it's a pull off, and then you're hitting the 2nd string, and then A minor chord. Once you get into your A minor chord, we're going to do a forward backwards roll. And so that's going to be 3, 2, 1, 5. It's the right hand fingerings. 1, 2, 3, 1. And so we're going to do that once, and then it's going to be 5th string starting the forward backwards roll. So we're doing 2 forward backwards rolls in a row. And then we're going to do one more, so it's 3 total. And for that 3rd one, you're hammering on. So you're hammering on the 3rd string. It's the 2nd fret 3rd string. And then you're doing, which is also a forward backwards roll. So in total, we have 4 forward backwards rolls in a row. We're staying on the A minor for 3 of them, and actually over this, the band plays a C chord, if I remember that correctly. Let's go over that one more time. From the pickup notes, we have the slide, pull off, and then forward backwards roll. 2nd one, 3rd one, slide, pull off, and back to G. Okay, so that is 2 to 4 slide. That's the first part of your forward backwards roll, the forward part. So it's 3, 2, 1, 5, and then backwards you do a 3, 2 pull off. And that's really a standard part of Scruggs vocabulary right there. So if you don't know that, that's a great one to put in other Scruggs style tunes. Okay, right after that, just a forward roll. And then gets you back into those pickup notes, which will get you back into that second verse part. And so that's all there is to it for the verse. And now when we go into the chorus, we're going to play A minor. So there's two chords that we're playing here, at least in the beginning. There's A minor and then like a G major seventh. Some people play B minor. What we're doing is a B minor shape with our hand, but since we have the fifth string, since we're using the fifth string to play a G note, it's coming across as a G major seventh. That's a G major seventh. If we didn't have the fifth string and it was just like that, it sounds more like a B minor chord. But with that fifth string, you get that major G major seventh sound. So let's go into this. This is all forward backwards roll. So we're doing. So that's basically we're copying and pasting from the verse part, and we're doing forwards and backwards, and then we're starting our forward backwards roll on the fifth string. So there's two rolls in total, and then we're going to the B minor shape. Same exact roll pattern. And then back to the A minor. Alternating thumb rolls. So just a 2 to 3 slide with an alternating thumb roll. And then forward roll. Back to our A minor. B minor. Here's where it gets different. We go to C chord, and this C is, I didn't want to do the bar chord. It just sounds a little bit too stale to me. I'm just tired of that. So I'm going with this like C add 2, or add 9 if you want. So what that's doing is we're, instead of playing the third of the C chord right here, it's moving it back to a D note. So it gives you this kind of suspended sound. Same exact roll pattern though. And so when we're coming back on that roll pattern, that basically the second to last note of that roll pattern, which is the third string, instead of hitting the third string, we're going to hit the D note, and we're going to move our shape to this D7th shape, or A minor shape if you want. But we're just pushing down the third string and the first string. So it's so you got to work on that shift first from C to D, like that. So I'm just shifting my index finger up to the C, and then my pinky's just dragging on the first string. So you just keep your pinky down when you do that shift. So we're going to be using these positions for the D chord. It's basically a passing chord between this D shape and this D shape. If you know your D shapes already, you'll recognize this one. You might not recognize this one because this is a D7th chord. You may have not gotten there yet. So we got that D shape, we got a G chord, basically. It's just acting as a passing chord. And then that D shape. And we're doing this all on the third and the first strings. Like that. The roll pattern that we're using is 4 3 1 3 4 3 1 3 4 3 1. And that's where you pause and then you wait for 4 beats. I can't remember how many, but you wait for a few beats and then you come back in with the melody. So let's take it from the C chord. One more time, it's so you see from the C chord, it goes forward backwards, and then forward backwards again, 5 2 1 5 1 2 4, and then we go into our new roll pattern. Let me count it off for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a beginner version of steam-powered Aeroplane. If you guys have any questions for me, just leave them in the comment section. The tab is available on my website for $5, or you can sign up for a student membership there for $5 a month and get access to a ton of lessons, live Q&A calls with me, where you get your questions answered about basically anything that you want related to music and the banjo. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.